I'm at the first table here, and I came across a couple of games here. Uh, they wanted $1 a piece, so that's pretty cool. So, like I said, first table, we'll see. As you guys can see around, there is not a whole lot of people here today, but there is quite a few that I got to go through and look. So, wish me luck on trying to find some more games. $1 a piece so far. Awesome. All right, so I'm at this vendor here, and she's got an awesome bunch of stuff. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, man, she's got a bunch of awesome toys here, some gaming stuff. Scan through it real quick. Now, I did come across something here, and she's gonna let me get it for $5. It's a pretty good deal on it, and I'll show you guys here that in just a little bit. Pretty excited about it. But yeah, like I said, man, she's got a bunch of great stuff. And I guess that she's also got a bunch of video game stuff too that she didn't bring today, but she's definitely said that she's going to get a hold of me. She got my number, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully she'll get back with me, and I'll be able to share that with you guys too. But yeah, some pretty awesome stuff. Hey, thanks again.
Thank you.
And you have a great one.
Thanks.
All right, sitting here with this one vendor, and he's got a bunch of like old antique stuff. Some pretty cool stuff over here. I'll show you guys a little bit. But yeah, he's got some pretty cool antique stuff. Of course, you guys know what I'm here for, video game stuff. But I did come over to one of his little bins that was sitting right over here, and he had some kind of like controller joystick kind of thing. He didn't really know much about it. I don't know much about it either, so I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. But my man hooked me up for free. Didn't know if it works or not, so we will check it out. Of course, you guys know I do tinker with that kind of stuff, so yeah, we'll check it out and see if it works. But I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. And once again, thank you, man. I do appreciate it. All right. All right, so I'm at one of the last vendors that I might be stopping at. I've been here for a little while, and I'm glad I stopped here because I was about to leave. But I came across a bin down here. If you guys can see it, yep, that down right there. So I'm not getting the bin, but I did go through and I grabbed about 10 games or so. Guy hooked me up with a deal for about $2 a piece. So I certainly appreciate it. Thanks again. And but yeah, I'll show you all that here in a little while. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it for the flea market. I did grab a good book bag full of stuff. A little bit disappointed that there wasn't more vendors here. I guess there's another big event going on about an hour away, so I heard a lot of people was talking about that. And of course, the one vendor that's got a lot of old school retro video games like, you know, Genesis or Mega Drive and Nintendo and blah blah blah. He wasn't here today, so that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I was able to get some pretty good stuff and at a real good deal. And so excited to share that with you guys here in just a little bit. And yeah, we will be right back. All right, guys. So now we're back home, and it's time to show you guys the stuff that I've got. There wasn't a whole lot of vendors there, as you can see in the video. It wasn't a whole lot of people there. It's kind of, eh. But there was quite a few that were nice, and they had some stuff there, so I was able to come home not empty-handed, and so that's always good. I hate going to these things and then not coming home with anything, which is very rare. I don't think I've ever done anything like that before. I've always gotten something. Uh, but yeah, there was this one lady there. Now I did get my number out to a couple people, but this one lady, I'm hoping she really does get a hold of me. She said she's got like a closet or room full of stuff, old video game stuff, or even some new stuff, stuff that's still in plastic, brand new. She said, "Are you interested in that stuff too?" I was like, "Definitely am." She gets big, like bundles of stuff. This is part of her business or whatever, and she gets them all for a good deal. Anyway, so I hope she gets a hold of me. But let's get right into it. Let's see. And one of the first people that I stopped at, now they had these two games. Now I normally wouldn't pick this up, but I definitely don't have it. And the other one, I'm pretty sure I don't have it. But it was $1 a piece. I asked the lady, they had them all with their DVDs and stuff. And I said, you know, what's going for these? And she said $1 for everything there. Husband, I guess they weren't supposed to be in this bin, which I wouldn't have paid any more than $1 a piece for them anyways. But he was like, hey, they were in there, go ahead and take them. But Zumba, Fitness 2 for the Wii. So yeah, $1. And then FIFA 14 for the PS3. I'm pretty sure I don't have this. I'm pretty sure I don't. But either way, for $1, hey, I'm grabbing it. Now, one of the next people that I talked to, she didn't have any like video game stuff at all. She did have some video game like toys and stuff. So, and she was a real nice older lady. And she said that she comes across this stuff a lot. And I was like, you know what? She's a really nice lady. She didn't ask for a lot. She actually gave me a deal. She said $1 at first. We were talking, but then she's like, you know what? You can have it for 50 cents. And it's the little Mario toy or whatever. So that's going to be awesome in the game room here. I'll have it displayed somewhere. So it's pretty cool. As I was walking away and going to the next vendor, I was actually already at the next vendor and I was talking to her, and we're going to get to the thing that I got from her. She ended up, the older lady came back over and she's like, here, you can have this for free just because it's a little gamer chair. So that's pretty cool, man. Like little gamer chair. So I'll definitely have somewhere in here to put this as well. So really cool. So 50 cents and talking with the lady, got this. That's pretty cool. So anyways, 50 cents. I got both of these. But yeah, man, I'll just, hey, be yourself and, you know, be nice, you know, talk to people, man. And yeah, man, it's just the way you got to be. I mean, just be yourself and be nice. So, okay. So before we get to the next vendor that I went to, the one after her, came across this, and in the video, you'll hear me talking to the guy, and he gave it to me for free. He doesn't know if it works. The end needs to be a little bit cleaned, which is nothing wrong with it. It's literally just has a little bit of maybe some corrosion on it. As you guys can, I'll show you here. Let me unwind it a little bit. But look, before I do that, so this is what I got for free from that guy, and it's from Logitech, I believe. Yeah, Logitech. You guys can see that. Yeah. So pretty sure you have to hold it like this. It's got the little joystick right here and the buttons. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like maybe for the PC. But there's the end on it. If you guys can see that, see just a little bit of corrosion there at the end, but I'll be able to get that. I'll be able to clean that easy. But yeah, for free, I was like, hey man, if you're just, he said he was thinking about just tossing it. And I was like, well, I'll take a look at it and see if it works. I'm pretty sure it works. So, but yeah, for free, can't beat free. Can't beat free. Even if it doesn't work, man, I didn't pay for it. So, all right, let's move over to some of the good stuff. Okay, so that lady that I was talking about, the one that has the room or closet full of stuff that she gets or whatever for her business. So we were talking and we were just going along. I was probably there for about 10 minutes or more just talking to this lady. Super nice lady. Like I said, we exchanged numbers and stuff. But she had this sitting on the table and it caught my eye, even though I don't need this. And I've got a bunch of these already, not the single ones, the double packs, but it was just the one that was sitting there. It's brand new, never been opened. The seal's all intact. But I was like, well, what is this going for? And she's like, well, this is just the one. Someone else already bought the other one like a while back or whatever. And I just had this one left. She's like, I don't even really know what they're going for. She's like, it would $5. And I was like, okay, I'll grab that for $5, man. But the blue Joy-Con, and it's the official, and you can see, if you guys can see that, the seal is intact. It's never been opened. $5. $5. Hey, $5 for a Joy-Con, dude, that's amazing. I mean, these are pretty pricey, so I'm not going to open it. I don't need it. Like I said, I have a bunch of Joy-Cons already, but man, for $5, I was not going to turn that down. Brand new too, never been used. Hey, $5 all day long for a Joy-Con. That's super sweet. Super nice lady, man. Hope she gets a hold of me as well. All right, so now let's get into some more of these video games. Next up would be, okay, so this, yeah, so, okay, everything here, the next few games I got just from one vendor. And then I've got a couple other things that I got there at the end. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I recorded that part or not. I'm pretty sure I did. But this, anyways, yeah, so this whole stack here I got from that guy. And it was towards the end of, and he had a bin full of stuff. He was selling it for his, I think he said his nephew or something like that. 14-year-old nephew was trying to get some money up or whatever. But here's the first game. Rapala Pro Bass Fishing for the Xbox 360. Now these all came out to be about $2 a piece, about $1.50, $2 a piece. So I was like, I'll take it. He wanted more. He wanted, I think it was like $3 or $4 a piece or something like that is what he was asking. And I just grabbed, 10 or 11, 12 games, or whatever. And I was like, would you take 20 for it? It breaks it down to $2 a piece. And he's kind of thinking about it a second. But we were talking there for a little while too. I was going through and looking at games, making sure they weren't scratched up. And they're all in good shape. All have the booklets and everything. And he said, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And so I gave him 20 for all these games. And so, like I said, there was what 12, 13 games here, I think. So for $20, it's like $1.60, $1.70 or whatever it is. So anyways, Rapala We Fish. Never even heard of this game. It's for the Wii, but I'll take it for cheap. Next up for the Wii would be Cabela's, however you want to pronounce it. African Adventures for the Wii. Super sweet. I don't have any of these games. Let's see, up next would be Cabela's Big Hunter 2010. These games are sweet, man. I love these Cabela games, man. I always grab them up when I see them. Even if I might end up having to, because I know there's a bunch of those, but they're always really good games. I enjoy them. Cabela's Dangerous Hut 2011 for the Wii as well. Getting my Wii collection up. Let's see. Now this one, I know that I've got it. I'm pretty sure I have it, but it's digital. I do not have the actual disc. So I grabbed it up, like I said, for $1.65 or whatever it was. After it broke down, I was grabbing it. Did not have it physical, so now I do. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare for the 360. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Happy to add that in there because I said I already had it digital, but I did not have it physical. So excuse me. Let's see. So up next for the 360. I know I have this on PlayStation, but PlayStation 3 is what I have it for. But for $1 something, I grabbed it, and it's Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City. It's the complete games, The Lost and Damned, The Ballad of the Gay Tony. Anyways, yeah. So for $1 something, man, I grabbed it up. Like I said, I already have it for the PS3, but for $1 something, man, I was just trying to grab that stack up. Next up, now this one I don't have. Like I said, I don't have any of these. Like I think that was the only one that I physically already had or whatever. But Blades for the 360. That's awesome, man. I do not have this game. Looks pretty cool. Like I said, of course, like I said, they've all got the instruction booklets to them. But yeah, for the 360, able to add that in. Now this one is for the PS2, and it's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses, or yeah, of the Roses. Yep. So for the PS2, awesome to add that in. I may, no, okay. I thought the way the glare was, I thought the case was broken, but no, it's not. So pretty sweet to add that in to the collection. I'm pretty sure I have this. I don't think I had the case though. So I think this is one of the ones that I had that was in my booklet. I've got like several CD booklets. I'm sure a lot of you guys do, but I've got several like CD booklets just of like discs that I've came across in bundles and stuff that I've bought before, and they're just there. So now that I actually have the case for the Halo 2 for the Xbox, the OG Xbox, pretty cool. I will have to check and see what kind of damage. I think the casing's got a little bit of damage on it, man. So I will swap it out for a better case. I've got a bunch of empty cases or whatever, so I will be swapping that out for a better case. But yeah, Halo 2 for the OG Xbox, man, for $1 something. Yeah, that's awesome. But like I said, I know I already got that game, but I did not have the case for whatever reason. Back in the days I did, but got it now. So that's pretty awesome. And this game, okay, so I do have this game, I know for sure, but for $1 something, like, man, I'm gonna grab it, give it to either one of my kids, or I'll put it in my trade pile, or put it on my eBay store. Either way. But for $1 something, man, hey, you can't turn down Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Like, what? For the PlayStation 2, man, hey, that's a steal. $1 something, like $1.65 or whatever it was, $1.70. Cannot turn that down at all. So that's pretty sweet. Put that over here. Now I got two games left, and I was hoping to find more retro. I know that some of these are retro or whatever, but I was hoping to find more retro, like Nintendo, Sega, Atari, you name it. Some of the more obscure TurboGrafx, which is hard to ever find at flea markets, depending. But and I said it earlier in the video, one of the guys that usually does have a lot of that stuff was not there, so that kind of stunk. But I was able to get these for $1 a piece. I already have them, and I have them with the actual case and booklets and all that stuff. So, but man, for $1 a piece, and they were just sitting there. Street Fighter 2, the special championship edition, and it's pretty good shape too. It's not beat up at all. And then of course Beavis and Butthead, which the Super Nintendo version is a better game, but either way, it's still a fun one to play if you've never played it. But yeah, got both of those for $1 a piece. Like, you know what, they were just sitting there at the table, and I grabbed them up. I was like, $1 a piece, I'll grab them. I already have them, but I'll grab them for $1 a piece, man, all day. Something like that, I'll grab, even if I've already got it, just because. So that was today's pickup. Like I said, unfortunately, it wasn't a huge pickup. It was still a pretty good pickup in my opinion, man. I think I spent maybe $30, if that, something around there. I'd have to count it up. Maybe it was a little over that, but not much. I didn't spend much at all. But yeah, great day. I don't know if I'll be having another flea market pickup between now and September 25th, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. Not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that is when I'm going to the big boy flea market, the one that I've done on the channel a couple of times already. They only do it 3 times a year. That's the one that I'm excited for. Can't wait to go to. And we're going on a Saturday, so it's gonna be super awesome. Can't wait to go. And yeah, but anyways, until next video, which it's not going to be, 2 weeks from now, whatever I'm talking, that's going to be the flea market video, but I'm definitely going to have something else here in the next couple of days, hopefully. But anyways, until the next video, you guys take it easy. Hope you're having a great day. Hope your day, if you're not having a great day, hopefully your day gets better. And anyways, like always, oh yeah, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you definitely subscribe. It helps out a lot, guys. And yeah, anyways, till next time, you guys keep it real and game on.